Hello, friends. Pastor Amy here at Southgate United Methodist Church. This is Wednesday, February 24th. We are nearing the end of the month, and March is just around the corner. We came through a couple weeks of really super cold weather, and now it's warming up, and you wouldn't believe what I saw outside just yesterday. A patch of actual grass, like real grass. The snow had melted and I could see the ground underneath. It was a miracle. Now, of course, the grass was like, soggy and looked half dead, but I know that in a few weeks, that grass is going to be transformed. It's going to be bright and green and verdant, and we're gonna see spring just popping up all over the place. It's going to be great. I can just feel it. Can't you just feel it? Anyway, it's got me excited. So, um, it's kind of a bit of a roller coaster in a way because we have this warmer weather now, and we're starting to see signs of spring. And yet, also this week, our country reached a very a very tragic milestone here in our pandemic, and that was um, reaching 500,000 deaths due to the pandemic, 500,000 lives lost to COVID-19. That number is it's mind-boggling. These are lives that we've lost, families that are forever changed. Our world is forever changed. Even those of us who live on, will all never be the same. Um, and yet we still see signs of hope. As mind-boggling as it is to think that there are 500,000 of our fellow Americans that have passed, uh, I look around and I see signs of hope. Just on Sunday during the adult Sunday school class, so many of you told me that you had gotten your first or your second vaccinations for the virus, and so many others of you are getting scheduled for that. We see a sharp decline in the number of new infections and hospitalizations. We're seeing the COVID dial, the risk factor go down. And yes, we still have to be careful. Yes, we still have to wear masks, but people are able to get out and to do more things. Just on Monday, I was here in my office in the evening for a Zoom call for a meeting, and just outside my door, I could hear the bell choir practicing and the scouts meeting. Both of those things were music to my ears to hear activities going on inside the church again. So those are signs of life emerging that I see. And life is emerging here in our church, in our communities, in our world. And I want to hear from you where you see signs of life emerging around you. Where do you see signs of life, signs of hope? Because that's where you see God's handiwork. And I want to hear from you. What are you observing? Whether it's a patch of grass or birds singing or neighbors out walking their dog or something else. Let me know. Drop a comment here or send us a message at the church. Um, Anything. I want to hear from you. A couple announcements to share of some events coming up in March. The UMW, United Methodist Women, are holding a Zoom program called She Leads, Empowering Women to Make a Difference. That's going to be Monday, March 8th at 2 o'clock by Zoom. And if you are interested in participating in that, contact Barb Hellrick, and she'll get you the Zoom link information. And if you don't know how to get in touch with her, contact us at the office, and we'll get you connected. So that's a United Methodist Women UMW program that will be Monday, March 8th at 2 o'clock. So let us know if you want to be connected with that. Also coming up later in March, Sunday, March 21st at 2 o'clock, we have another trivia time coming up. Outreach Committee, we all had such a good time with the last one. We're going to do another one, March 21st at 2 o'clock. This time the quizzes will be Disney themed. So any of you Disney fans out there, there will also be some movie themed trivia quizzes there. So as someone who did 2 stints at Blockbuster video rental back in the day. One was so long ago we were renting out VHS. Uh, I'll give you some stiff competition with the movie trivia, so it will be an epic throwdown there. So, um, if you want to sign up for the trivia time, you can email Alfred Stark, Stark at inebraska.com. Or again, let us know at the church office. We'll get you connected and he will get you the Zoom info. So we will have another fun trivia time as a group. So, and I no doubt I will be reigning supreme with the movie trivia. I defy any of you to know more about movies than I do. Yes, the gauntlet has been thrown. Anyway, so those are some activities coming up in March. Yay for activities. And then coming up this Sunday, second week in Lent, and we continue with our theme again and again. And we cry out to God again and again, why is this going on? And God says again and again, I am here with you. And this week, the scriptures that we read have to do with Jesus telling the disciples some difficult truths, things they don't want to hear. Things so difficult to hear that Peter himself says to Jesus, no, no, dude, you got it wrong. This is how it's going to go, not like this. And Jesus says, no, get behind me, Satan. That's not how this goes. And so this Sunday, as we enter into worship, we are invited again and again. God calls us to listen to the hard truths that God would tell us. All right, so that's what we got going on. Lots of fun activities. We've got worship coming up this Sunday. Yeah, so let me know the signs of life that you see emerging around you and the signs of hope. I want to hear from you, all right? So in the meantime, remember, God loves you, so do I, and I'll see you Sunday. Take care.